So I just want to share some ideas based on like Western research and Chinese medicine of what happens in the body when the adrenal function is weak and the kidney change. So the kidneys are connected to your head hair, right? I lost these starting to when I was really stressed out in college. Hard to believe, but it happened. And at that time, I didn't know how to take care of it, so it just kept on losing, right? But if you get your adrenal um, stabilized in terms of strength, and then get your body mineralized, it'll reverse the process. Head hair, hearing. You have people who have a hard time hearing, tinnitus, and it's connected to the bones, connected to your digestion, how strong the whole digestion is, and connected to your bowel movements. There's a lot of people who are constipated, and part of it is because the kidney's energy are weak. So, because the kidney, even though it's a water element, there's also a fire element to it. It's a very interesting way of looking at this from the energetic aspect of it, right? So it's connected to your lower dantian. So the lower dantian is where your power center is. Like in yoga, they always refer to it as your core. So your core is actually this lower dantian, is translated into as a lower burner, literally. So the energy burns upward, supporting your whole body. So it translates to when your lower dantian is weak, your lower back is also weak, or your lower back may be in pain. And it's connected to from your hip downward. So sometimes weak legs, weak knees and ankles. So anything that has anything to do with your legs and your hip, any weakness in these parts is connected to your kidney qi being weak. And then it's connected to your immune system. So how it goes is that your kidney's energy supports your bone marrow, and your bone marrow is the thing that makes the blood, make the immune cells. Well, that's one aspect of the immune system, right? Because we also make all the T cells from our thymus, but the marrow issue. So then it's usually like a chronic adrenal issues usually lead to some level of blood deficiency, because once your bone marrow become weak, it's unable to make all the platelets, and then the white blood cells and all this stuff, then eventually your blood become weak. So you're stepping into like the realm of anemia. And of course, without saying, like your energy level is low all the time. And then it causes your circadian being off balance. Usually we would wake up in the morning feeling energized, and then we go about our day, and then in the evening, or like in the late afternoon into the evening, where we feel more relaxed and start to slow down, and then we go into the sleep state. But then when your adrenals and kidneys cannot regulate this process, people usually wake up feeling tired, and then after lunch they feel exhausted, and then in the evening time they feel hyper, so they cannot go into good deep sleep. So And then the other aspect that is very important in connection with the kidney is in our fertility. You know, this is one of the main causes of when women, sexual systems start to dry out. Like it's not as juicy and plump as it used to be. And then for a man to lose his erectile strength, all of these things are connected, to your kidney. So in terms of fertility, is the ability to make babies and all this stuff, or even like to have proper love making, you need to have strong kidneys and adrenal. So this part of it is so important in terms of how it supports your whole body in many, many functions. That is worth your effort to put into it to rebuild it. Because without rebuilding your inner strength, it's very difficult to improve many other things in your body. That's how essential it is. Thank you.